go to the website at www.oneplay.ng or dial the code *347 *880 *3#. Now, dialing that code from your phone will cost you 500 naira, and of course, clicking on the Nigeria info button when you get to the website at www.oneplay.ng will cost you 500 naira. Yes, you can play as many times as possible. You can play as many times as 10. You can play as little as once. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on every show. Literally every show. Yes, I'm talking about Morning Crossfire, What's Up Lagos, Game On weekdays, and of course, Football Frenzy on weekends. But that is not all. Every Friday, there will be another 500k jackpot, all for you to win. And to qualify for that, all you have to do is make sure you had played the game throughout the week. Yes, dialing *347 *880 *3# will literally qualify you for 2 opportunities at cracking this code. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are doing the thing. Go to the website at www.oneplay.ng or dial the code *347 *880 *3#. Make sure you're above the age of 18 while playing, and play responsibly, as in play with only what you can afford to part with. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasher Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. Make sure you are playing and make sure you are winning, and when you win, send your tithe. It's the dawn of a new era as Lagos State welcomes a new federal mines officer, Engineer Silas SG, a man with zero tolerance for illegal dredging activities, illegal surface sand mining, and evasion of royalty payments due to the federal government. Therefore, the general public, particularly the mining communities and the operators in Lagos, are by this notice informed that mining activity is authorized only for licensed and approved mineral title holders. Anything short of this is illegal mining, and the Ministry of Mines, in collaboration with the security operatives, will go after those who indulge in illegal mining activities, as it is no longer business as usual. This development is calling on all dredging operators, laterite and sand quarry operators to report to the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development, the Glass House Federal Ministry of Works Complex, Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos Island, for proper documentation and regularize the operations before February 28th. 2025 to avoid sanctions. For inquiries, call the number 0803-733-6661. That is 003-733-6661. This directive is from Engineer Xavier Silas, the Federal Mines Officer, Lagos State, and the Chairman of the Task Force on Illegal Mining.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
I'll be so far away. Promise you wait for me. I will think of you every day, my love.
Hey guys, my name is Johnny Drill, and I'm hanging out with Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info. Keep it locked down.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's Game On.
Feel the magic in the air.
Hello, good evening. If you just did stumble on your radio set, welcome as we get ready to enjoy the Rumble. I assure you wouldn't have any cause to grumble, because we certainly are too humble to fumble right here on this station that cannot crumble. We are Femi and the Gang ready for Game On tonight. It is February 17, 2025. And I'm delighted to have you join us for the next 2 hours, 15 minutes or just over it, as we dissect everything exciting from the world of sports, minus basketball, of course, because we just wrapped up our courtside show a few minutes ago. On Game On for tonight, we can focus on what we saw in the Premier League for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as Liverpool remains 7 points clear on top of the table, but Manchester United's struggles continue. What exactly can be the solution for the Red Devils? Do they need a name change or something like that? We'll hear from their boss, Ruben Amorim. Also, we can look at the Nigeria Premier Football League. Match day 24 games came and went. We saw 2 high-profile games, and 2 teams from the southeastern part of the country got victories for themselves. What does that mean for the title race in the Nigeria Premier Football League? We'll try and make some sense around that. Well, surely the countdown continues for our under 20 team, the Flying Eagles. You can speak about them. Not forgetting the race for the La Liga title in Spain. Is it going to be potentially the most competitive league in Europe for this season? Or Barca play later tonight with a chance to go top of the standings if they get victory. There's also one play money for you too. Yeah, 40,000 naira each for several persons who'll be lucky enough to win. And there's your messages via the WhatsApp portal using X and the phone lines. Welcome to the show, Game On. The excitement starts right here, right now.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire. Their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight. Each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher. The battle returns and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more. Register now and take your stand. Your time to shine is now at hand.
Registration is ongoing on www.nigeriainfo.fm.
Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
Yeah, the battle is already on. As to Fan Battle Season 4 is going to be bigger than any other one you've enjoyed before. Femi and the Gang, Nigeria Info and Sports Saloon are coming together for this one, and you need to register if you haven't registered yet. There's not going to be all the time in the world for you to jump on that one. Just go to the Nigeria Info website, www.nigeriainfo.fm, and you will see Fan Battle Season 4 register in front of you. It's on the homepage of the Nigeria Info website, nigeriainfo.fm. Tap on that Fan Battle, and it will take you to a mini form. That form has full name, email address, location, and social media handles. That's all. And the final step you need to take to complete your registration process is to shoot a video, a very short video of less than 60 seconds. Pick any football topic that you are comfortable with. Even if you want to speak about Manchester United and their struggles, for example, just record a short video that is less than 60 seconds. And then when you're done filling this short form, upload that video and click on submit. That's all you need to do. Then we do have a panel who will be looking through all the entries and pick out 32 contestants who will have the privilege of taking part in Fan Battle Season 4. So much to be won as to prizes as always. And like I said, over the weekend on Sunday, it's a platform to the several persons who have come through Fan Battle who are doing great for themselves now in the media, beyond even working with Nigeria and for doing well with some other radio brands in the country. So this is a massive platform for you if you think football is something that you can talk about on radio, television, or even write about as well. So good luck to you. So just get it done. Register for Fan Battle and get ready for the battle itself that will come alive in June, just after the regular league season comes to an end. My name is Chuma. I have Adeze Michael in here, Overdose and Brownish. How are you guys doing? Good evening. Welcome, guys.
Why are you pointing me?
Ladies first.
Because you don't want to say anything. Okay, I'm here reporting for duty. Thank you.
All right, guys, it's good to be here, Chuma. Great to also, be on the show again. We all know what happened last Monday, but yeah, thank you for your benevolence. But again,
what
it's
happened?
always nice to be
Did they
right
give
here.
you breakfast or dinner?
What happens between
where everybody they speak English now? Lagos, what's popping? Kilo pop, man.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What happened to you last Monday that you were not here?
It's Vegas. I went to Las Vegas.
Did they give you breakfast?
Yes, lunch and dinner.
Punchlines. Anyway, it's fantastic to be here. There's a lot that's going to be going down. Potentially, my team might be going to the top of the La Liga table. You know what it is? It is about to be hot. It's about to be popping. So if you're listening to my voice out there in the city of Las Gidi, you already know that the show is about to be lit, innit? Let's go. Yeah.
Wait, now you the host the Shabin and Chuma.
You complete without you adding fam. You didn't add fam.
I mean, it's about to be lit, fam.
Okay. It doesn't have to be fam around the place, bro. Yeah, we're farming for engagement if you say so.
Punchline! Drop it!
All right, welcome to the show officially, and I just need to remind you of how you can play one play to stand a chance of winning cash on the show tonight. You can dial star 347 star 880 star 3 hash to play. That's star 347 star 880 star 3 hash, or use the website www.oneplay.ng. That's oneplay.ng. It's going to cost you only 500 naira for each entry of yours, and that could be good enough to make you one of the lucky persons to get 40k free of charge like that on the show tonight. So we'll have several draws to come. I'll have one draw before 9 p.m. and there'll be more to come after that one. Okay, so good luck to you as you play, and please, when you play, be close to your phone at least until 10 p.m. because if you are a winner, we love to call our winners live on air to share the great news with them as the show goes on. Speaking about great news, fans of teams in England in the Premier League, several had things to be excited about. Arsenal, for example, beating Leicester City by 2-0. Mikel Merino with the brace. At this stage, the questions are, in the absence of all of these guys, Havertz, Saka, Gabriel Jesus, could he be the main shining light in goal scoring for the Gunners? Maybe he could be. Aston Villa 1, Ipswich Town 1. Fulham beat Nottingham Forest by 2-1. And we saw Southampton lose at home. This relegation battle of theirs, it'd be like say they'll go relegation with their delegation last. AFC Bournemouth went away from home to beat them by 3-1, with West Ham United losing in front of their home fans 0-1 against Brentford, and Crystal Palace also losing at home. David Moyes now 4 wins in his last 5 games in the Premier League as boss of this Everton side since he returned. Incredible stuff for them. They beat Crystal Palace by 2-1. Then we saw Manchester City with Omar Mamouche scoring a hat-trick for them. 3 goals in less than 20 minutes. And there was also James McCarthy with a goal. Man City dominating by 4-0 against Newcastle, ensuring that Isak did nothing in the game, to be honest. On Friday night, I'm sure you heard that already on our broadcast here. Anthony and Adeze were your commentators for that. Brighton beating Chelsea by 3-0. The Blues may at this stage be moving from we're not in the title race to maybe we're not in the top 4 race if they continue like this. Liverpool beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-1. Was not their best performance in the world really for Liverpool, but they found a way to score 2 goals in the first half. One, Luis Diaz just put his body anyhow just to ensure he crossed the line, and the other one, a penalty that was converted by Mohamed Salah. So even when Matthias Cunha scored a fantastic strike for Wolves, they could get not more than that, losing the game by 2-1. Tottenham Hotspur Manchester United was the standout game for the weekend in England. And there are 2 sides who have been struggling this season by their high standards. Only 1 goal decided the game, though. James Maddison, who was out injured for a while, he's back, and it's good to see him score 4 Spurs. They beat Manchester United by 1-0. What that victory meant was even more pressure on Ruben Amorim, the boss of United, whose team are now 15th on the table. Ruben, what did you make of the game, man?
Yes, I think it was the difference of the game. They score. We didn't score. We had opportunities to score. Then in the first half we push a little bit harder. We had the situations. We suffered some transitions because we were trying to get the results, but in the end they scored. We didn't.
Yeah, so they scored and United did not score, and United have lost the game again. And I know we've had coach throughout the course of this season to speak about United once or twice or more than that on the Monday Game On show, just like we've done with Arsenal, Man City and the likes. But United's issues don't seem to be going away. And my question to all of you here is, can we help this team provide solutions? It's one thing to complain about mistakes of the past. It's another thing to come through with ideas that can solve these problems and bring successes that will last. In the past, the complaint has been coaches. They've sacked how many? Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, David Moyes. Great guys who've achieved stuffs in their respective rights. You know, Ten Hag, 2 cup titles, still was not enough. You know, Ogbeni Ralph. You know, and now there's Amorim. Are we still going to say it's a coach problem? That's one. That's a side. At the point they blamed the Glazer family. They are the ones using Manchester United to make money. They're not doing enough for this team. But United has spent about $1 billion in like 10 years to sign players before Chelsea came and broke the record by doing $1 billion in 2 years or so. You know, now we have Sir Jim Ratcliffe who's coming, 24% or so. He's in charge of football operations. Things have still not changed for United. So perhaps he's suggesting that there's more to this team than all of that. They complain it was Cristiano Ronaldo is distracting the players. He left. Nothing changed. Marcus Rashford is not doing right. Marcus Rashford is him. He has gone. United are still struggling. Anthony, DJ Spinall. Anthony has gone somewhere scoring goals. United are still struggling. So, guys, what's the problem of United? And then how can we provide solutions for this?
I think my
Does it not blow them?
Honestly, Man United have been cursed because at the end of the day, you look at the fact that these players, I mean, you couldn't really fault them against Tottenham. They gave everything, or almost everything, I should say, played quite well, but they just considered that goal. And Man United's problems, I don't even know. It's a cross-pollination between the coach. Cross-pollination between the coach, the players, and the club as a whole. First off, I don't know why Ruben Amorim is still sticking with 3 at the back. Yes, I know that every coach has a philosophy, but when it's not working, you find a plan B. Ruben Amorim doesn't have a plan B. 3 at the back, 3 at the back, 3 at the back. I've not seen any coach in modern football win a tournament or win games with 3 at the back, because at the end of the day, you have 3 defenders, and you know that the opposition will always give you problem, especially when they're on the counter attack. How do 3 defenders hold their own? And it's not just quality defenders. If you had 3 quality defenders, I'll say, okay, your 3 defenders are Harry Maguire. Maguire, for God, oh my goodness. Then, of course, Lisandro Martinez, we know he's out. Man United don't have good defenders to play the system of Ruben Amorim, but he's still forcing it down their throats. And at the end of the day, you see what is happening. Manchester United are just playing anyhow.
You tell me more after now.
Whether you dey rush go enter bus or you dey dance for your party wedding, Nivea Dry Deodorant Roll-On dey for you. E go help you maintain your steez. Nivea Dry Roll-On don dey for affordable small 25 ml pack for boys and girls wey sabi.
I like calm. It's him be say you like calm. I tell you say he no good for you, but you see they talk say you like calm. My pikin. You know say I go always get your back, but you just shine your eye well, take carry better thing. Like the new Golden Penny soya and vegetable oil wey dey for brand new packaging.
The new Golden Penny soya oil contains vitamins A, D, and E with omega-3 and 6 and 0 trans fat. It dey available for different sizes. Buy your own for retail store wey dey near you. Golden Penny oil, eat well, live well.
Enjoy the delicious creamy goodness of Cowbell. Cowbell contains Vitarich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development. Use Cowbell in your tea, cereal, pap, and other meals of choice. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
Attention, Airtel customers. If your line has been blocked, then this is for you. Head to the nearest Airtel shop with your NIN. Our friendly staff will help you get your line back up and running. Don't let a blocked line keep you out of touch.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
See, start chasing all the bags. Come and secure another bag with the Jolly Just Come Welcome offer. BetKing is giving 100 naira instant sign-up bonus. That's not all. Within 14 days on the app, you stand a chance to get up to 1 million naira in rewards and enjoy 50 free casino bets on Aviator. Download BetKing app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy your 100 naira instant sign-up bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Hello, excuse me. This Milo pack looks different. I'm seeing support energy release, BAM, on the pack. Is it the same Milo? No, this one is new and improved. The support energy release means when you give your kids Milo as part of breakfast, you are giving them energy they need to go to school. I like this one.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Anything I want. Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira woof.
My pikin, who they dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download smart cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with smart cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own a woof.
Smart cash powered by Airtel.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to store. Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Welcome back to your number one talk news and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
Yeah, this Game On with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. We had that commercial break to sort out. It was really short. We're happy that you're still out there connected to the show right now. And it's very interactive. That's the best part of what we do right here on Game On. It's beyond our talking. You also can show some walking. In the studio, you have Adeze, Chuma, Abadoz, and Brownish. And out of the studio, we have you. So take full advantage of the WhatsApp portal, X at Nigeria Info FM, or the phone lines when we get there. We'd love to hear from you.
We feed you with the right information,
The right topic of interest.
and the right conversation.
I heard the Minister for Information, and he was trying to rationalize why the NLC should not go on strike now.
So one of the challenges at Africa, there's a lot of poverty and there's a lot of illiteracy.
Let's talk
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Yeah, we're still talking right here on Nigeria Info. Just had to ensure that you heard that right sound. One play money waiting for you. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. The code you can use to play. Or the website www.oneplay.ng. That's oneplay.ng. 500 naira for each entry of yours and 40,000 to be won each by several persons on the show tonight. So play, and please, when you play, be close to your phone because you may just be the one who'll be calling. Before 9 p.m. we'll have the first draw, and we'll have more after that. But those had laid the foundation before the commercial break. Now he wants to build a structure on it. We're saying beyond just complaining about United and their struggles, we're also going to try and profile solutions on the show and get your thoughts too on solutions. Because honestly, if it's about complaints, we don't complain about United tires since 2013.
Yeah.
Things never change as a one time. Diesel.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Ruben Amorim still sticks to the back three, and you don't have the defenders to play it. Most of the defenders are out injured. Lisandro Martinez used to play there, and you would have some bit of confidence that, Lisandro is there. He got injured against Crystal Palace, and he couldn't play that position. In fact, he's currently out injured. Ahmad, who used to be the saving grace of Manchester United, is also out of the season with an injury. Then you have Harry Maguire, who is at the heart of a three-man backline. And Man United, they even used to struggle with a four-man backline. Now you're now making it three. You have Mazraoui, you have Delete. Mazraoui and Delete, especially Delete, they delete him most times when he's in the game. He doesn't really have that confidence. So does Maguire. So at the end of the day, you find out that every match Manchester United go for, there is that high propensity of them conceding first. They've conceded first in their last 7 matches, conceded first against Leicester, conceded first against Bournemouth, conceded first against Crystal Palace. They conceded first against Brighton and Hove Albion. Even Leicester in the FA Cup, they considered first. So when you look at it now, you just feel that it's a defensive problem characterized by a manager who is stubborn, so as not to actually just say, okay, you know what, let me tweak a bit, let me see what I can do. Because the best managers of the game, they read the game and adjust according to the opponent. But whether he's playing Man City or he's playing Brighton or he's playing Brentford, he's playing West Ham, it's still the same 3-4-3. And now you have shortage of players because Marcus Rashford is, out. Ugarte did not play that game. Euro did not play. Kobe Mino is out with injury. So for me personally, I just think that 1, the players are not giving enough. 2, the manager is too stubborn to change. And 3, Manchester United have gone past the glory days. So it's a mixture of all this, to be honest.
I want to agree with you that it's the tactics of the manager. I just don't agree. Because here's the thing. For me, I don't think Manchester United necessarily have a defensive problem. Because when you look at, not a defensive problem tactics-wise. Do I believe that they have a defensive problem personnel-wise? Yes, definitely. Because the back three is not a problem. Juventus for the longest time had a back three of what's his name now, Bonucci, Chiellini, and what's that last name? It escapes me now. But they had such a back line and they were dominating. You see, the problem is that first off, the forward players are absolutely just rubbish. I'm sorry, I probably not have to say it. I can't say it online on social media, with my full chest, but the forward players have to do better. Alejandro Garnacho had nothing less than 2 clear-cut opportunities. We're literally watching the playback of that Tottenham Hotspur game. And I saw Garnacho absolutely sky the ball into the air. Then you now have 2 of the most inconsistent, in fact 3, right? Now you have 2 of the most inconsistent centre forwards in this life, in Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee. Either they're out injured, or when they're around, they're just running around the pitch. They're not necessarily creating much. Ahmad was great because he's got lovely football IQ. He's starting out on the right hand side. He makes people forget that Garnacho is also very dangerous. So there's more focus on the same thing that Lamine Yamal does for Barcelona. Now, for the manager, the problem is, everybody's saying that, Ruben Amorim is being stubborn. But you see, the thing is, when you've drilled a team in a certain tactic, and then if you try to train them in another tactic, it takes away from the time it takes to put them through this tactic as a new manager, right? Look at Hansi Flick. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter whether Barcelona could be playing Heaven FC, and Hansi Flick will play that his outrageously high line. Does he make tweaks to it? Yes. Now he's playing Wojciech Szczesny because Wojciech Szczesny is more of he's more, how would I put it? He's more on his toes when it comes to being a sweeper goalkeeper. Okay. Even though he hasn't been doing it historically in the teams he's played for, but he's learning it and he has more experience than Naki Peña. So now Wojciech Szczesny is almost an auxiliary defender. And that's how it is. So yes, there are tweaks that have been made. But you see, the thing is, this 3-man backline is not a problem because Manchester United should be doing what the 3-man backline dictates, which means that they should be dominating games. The players are just not doing enough. You have a 3-man backline, it's a 3-4-3, right? 3-4-3 is supposed to create, it's supposed to create dynamism. You've got 2 players on the wings that could potentially either Mazraoui and Dalot. Yeah? 2 players on the wings that should traditionally be always ready to bomb forward and come back and defend. But more often than not, because they are either not on their toes, like they're not conscious of the fact that players are running in behind them, or there's not a defensive midfielder who is conscious of the fact that there are players running in behind them, they are caught out of position so many times, it's starting to get embarrassing. The scoring first is not, or conceding first is not a problem if you're outscoring your opponents. And with the kind of chances that Manchester United create, they should be outscoring their opponents. They should have put 4 past Spurs. We saw Joshua Zirkzee get shots off target. We saw Alejandro Garnacho from point blank range. One was a shot on target, the other was a shot off target. Now, the forward players, sometimes it's Harry Maguire that has to come from the back and score. I think in their last game, it was Maguire that scored.
Against Leicester, yeah.
So if a defender is doing the job, and come on, man, I think
if VAR were to be present, that would have been offside.
Exactly, but why is Maguire the one in that position?
Manchester United don't have the defenders to play back 3. That's the problem.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I don't think that's true. Now, while I do agree that that Manchester United's defense is not really anything to write home about, but Maguire is not that bad. There was a time when he was absolute hogwash, but he's not that bad any longer. Right? Because he was low on confidence. Matthias de Ligt, right? Matthias de Ligt has struggled, I agree. But you see, the problem with these kinds of situations is that the more he plays, it has to be a Maguire situation all over again. There's nothing that Amorim can do. If he plays a back 4, it's not going to change the fact. All he's going to do is reduce his attacking firepower. Because Mazraoui and Dalot, they offer so many options going forward. The problem is that they are not doing, it's almost like having 2 Trent Alexander-Arnolds on the wings, on the left and the right wing. They are very good going forward, but when they come back, they are struggling to keep pace. That's why Tyrell Malacia would have been fantastic, because he's good going forward, he's good coming back as well. They are just
Malacia that is out injured.
That's what I'm saying.
So
the reason why I'm a bit sympathetic to Ruben Amorim is the fact that I know what it feels like to watch a good manager be dragged down by the injuries that he's got. Xavi Hernandez last season was having an okay season up until Gavi went on international duty and got that injury, and things just started falling apart. At some point, Araujo was out injured. Pedri was out injured for a huge part of the season as well. Frankie De Jong, literally, is this season that he started getting back his form. These things happen. It's not like the tactics are bad. It's just that the players to execute them are not there, and then there's nothing you can do because the players that are there cannot even execute other tactics.
But that's
because
what
they're being
Overdose said.
No, they can't execute any other tactic. What do you want him to do?
But that's what Overdose
So what do you
said.
want him to do? What tactic do you expect him to do?
saying the same thing, but in different language.
No, see, here's the thing. What I'm saying is
solutions, guys. Adeze.
So what I'm saying is the tactics are not bad. The personnel are bad. Necessarily all of the personnel, right? But they could do better. And I'm saying that even if he decides to change his tactics right now, it would cause more harm than good.
How?
Because if you've been drilling a team on the same tactics since you started. If you change tactics halfway through the season, it's going to cause issues. It's like saying, imagine that every single time we had a game on broadcast, we were all scheduled to be together, right? So we know how each other flows. Even if, well, it's not, it can't apply to us because we are high quality, but even if we are not that high quality, but we know when to chip in when this person drops off and all of that. And then all of a sudden, you now say that, okay, instead of 4 of us, let's start playing with other people who are interns. And then instead of doing that, we're now changing the format of the show. It's obviously going to cause absolute chaos.
At least for a bit before everybody gets. Solutions, because I want to go to the phone lines too. Now, I love the fact that both of you have highlighted issues, but what next now as to solutions?
And
which
honestly, none of them
basis of the conversation.
None of them were able to answer your question. They just went about talking about wahala. It's okay.
I was just responding to
the solution is the first solution is that on the pitch, there's a place we're not even looking at. The Glazers are still part of their problem. Yes, they have handed football the operation. That's not where it ended. They're still taking our money from Manchester United. You just said 1 billion. It's so easy. But it's been a time of underinvestment. You can invest, but are they enough? Is the investment enough? Now, the Glazers, number one. The solution is that because it's their oil money, it's so difficult to get their hands off the club. So Ratcliffe was just, okay, let's just set somebody up so that the fans will stop protesting. Remember what happened 2 years ago when Liverpool and Man United were going to face, and then that game didn't hold because of the ultra fans. Villas family should just shift away because the cultural decay they have set is so difficult to break. Ratcliffe came with his own wahala. He has made about 200 staff redundant, and there's this atmosphere currently at Old Trafford that is anxious. People need their jobs anyhow. You go just go serve you letter say just the garden leave.
He's trying to cut costs.
You're cutting costs, and then you're bringing in Dan Ashworth 6 months after you. So everybody has their own. I feel like Ruben Amorim needs a preseason. That is the solution.
Okay.
He needs a preseason, and he needs a goalkeeper. He needs centre backs. He needs full backs. He needs
a new team.
Proper defensive midfielders.
I think his strikers just need to start scoring.
2 of them, and those strikers are
not about strikers.
Garnacho
to start scoring.
And Amorim. It's not those guys can actually score goals, right? Okay. But remember, because of their lack of quality personnel that can run, it's simple. Football, sometimes we can set up all of the formation. We can set up all of the tactics. You run here, you go there. That is the coach saying before the game. In all of this, if you don't have the passion and energy to match, it all is all a waste. Lack of legs in the midfield. The combination of Casemiro and Bruno was just a disaster waiting to happen. And let me also remind us that this same Manchester United beat City. This same Manchester United went to Anfield and got that they were hailing them. For all we talk about the lack of personnel,
what was the defining factor in both games?
Where is the energy? Where is the passion?
He's out injured now.
So everybody has trickles of blame, and I feel like this man was set up to fail. He was set up to fail. Who decided that you should bring a coach in the middle of the season? August, the season had already started. November, you're bringing a man, and he said, "Please, can you allow me to wait till the summer?" He said, "No, if you don't come now, the board." All of them needs to just go away.
Is that why he has taken Man United back? He has taken them back to the early ages.
Truth is that
back to the days of Busby Bigs where they were struggling after that 1865 Munich disaster.
In his 1974.
This one is and stop making excuses.
The board and Radcliffe don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing.
That they step away. Ruben Amorim needs a pre-season and his own players, and they want for now. The solution could be that they should start running until the end of the season. Please cover yourselves in glory. The lack of mobility in that midfield area. Yes, there are some points on Saturday. They focus on the back four, seeded the midfield to Tottenham Hotspur, and they ran the show.
Let me ask you a question. When
and the back five, I should say, they ran the show.
Glasner now that is in charge of Crystal Palace. When did he come?
Different projects. You can't always jokes. It's easy for us to make.
It's
easy for us to roll up. It's easy for us to.
I came to this studio to do show. Please don't overdose. Don't
overdose. It's easier for us to pick examples.
I tend to lean on the side.
Glasner struggled. Remember, Glasner struggled. It's not even been up until now. We're at Palace. Glasner struggled big time.
Go and play Ruben Amorim's first press conference as Man United manager. I feel at peace at Old Trafford. You know, we're gonna get a side running.
Why are you blaming the coach?
Who you used to blame?
Don't blame the coach.
I want to get to the phone lines now.
Don't blame him.
Is he not the one working with the players?
Don't blame him.
For the listener,
12 players out injured again, Chuma. 12 of them.
Just like the guys in the studio, really, we're asking about practical solutions for United's problems, because consistently we're being honest with ourselves. As one player reminds you that there's money we're giving out to you tonight, 40,000 naira each to you, multiple winners. You can play by dialing *347 *880 *3# or by using the website www.oneplay.ng. 500 naira for each entry of yours. Adeze spoken, Brownish, and Overdose too. What are practical solutions for Manchester United's problems as we speak? But those may think perhaps Amorim needs to go. I think he made a point which you could argue for. David Moyes, when did he come to Everton? See how Everton have improved. But you can dial 0201 465 718. United never experienced Amorim.
We go see there when Moyes go chop him.
Amorim was in a new manager.
Don't worry.
0201
It's easy to juxtapose.
1-1.
You met a team that are very
welcome to the show.
Good evening. This is Emmanuel.
Oh wow, Emmanuel, sorry about that. Call us back if you can. Okay,
Man line, like Man United
on the show. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. This is Wale calling from Solere.
Okay, Wale.
See, you see the problem of Man U is recruitment. You understand what I mean? See, how can you buy a player that is sucking feed out for his mother? You understand what I mean? All those players, they are inexperienced.
So what is the solution? Because we have hear problems. We don't tire to hear problems. What's the solution?
See, the solution is to buy a quality player. You know what I mean? So you can't expect like all these small boys to perform like Eli Allen or like John Stone or like Foden or Mohamed Salah. It's not possible. You understand? All these players, they don't have experience at all. They are on. I don't know how we call them.
So Matthias the lead doesn't have experience.
All right.
What kind of experience? Where is it coming from?
All right. Thank you for your call.
Where?
Thank you for your call. Nice to hear from you. I'm sure an immediate response to that from anybody who's listening who wants to defend a course will say, Rashford, that you said you play 60-something-year-old person over him, he's gone to Aston Villa. He almost scored a very fine free kick. He's playing for Aston Villa. Anthony, that you said is useless, no experience, nothing. He has left you. He's doing well somewhere else. So it's a problem not around the team rather than the players. Well, that could be an argument for another day, I guess. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
We greet you.
Now they call you from Orile.
Welcome, Uche.
Chuma, I totally agree with Adeze Michael, because the Glazers family needs to leave the club. They are part of the problem that we are having in Manchester now. Because with those players also, it's not only the Glazers family. Man, you need to flush all the players that is in that team now and buy another player before they will start moving forward. If not like that, nothing is going to change. Or even though I appoint Pep Guardiola, it's the same story we are going to be hearing. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your call. More of your calls now. You're live on Game On. Welcome.
Hello, good evening, Chuma.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Diesel and Brandon.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is Friday from Igwelere.
Welcome.
Diesel is not yet to open the book of lamentation.
We are opening it already.
About Mayu, it's clear to everybody now that the problem of Man United is not a coach. It's now clear to everybody. What Mayu fans should be praying for now at this moment It's just for them to escape relegation this season. Then they start rebuilding next season. See, I don't see a reason why Man United, even Bruno as the captain, he's not even leading as a leader in the team. So what Man U should do, just to do everything possible this season to stay in the league. Then next season they can. Maybe this will be the first time for a team to sell all their players. They sell all the squad and buy fresh players, because with these players, I don't think they can take Man U to anywhere. They can't take Man U to anywhere. But it's quite a pity. Man U is a team.
If we're being honest, Friday, just before I let you go and pick more calls, we're talking about practical solutions. Can you be realistic that it's practical to sell an entire team? Of course, it cannot happen. Now you know.
It cannot happen. This when we say Chuma, when we say sell the entire team, we need those big boys, those who are free too big to play for the team. People like Brunet, I don't see Maguire. I don't see the reason why they should be playing for Man U next season. If Man U are really serious, they are serious about their team. Maguire and Brunet, those two players, they should be let go. Chuma.
Okay, all right. Thank you for your call, Friday. Nice to hear from you. So, guys, I was listening to Darren Bent earlier today, and he said something that as a footballer that he was, if he were to be in a team, that it's easy to say United or any club, sell players, that if he's earning, for example, in a club £200,000 every week, and you think that I'm excess to requirements or he's excess to requirements, you want to sell him, and he sees that there's no other club that will pay him that amount of money, he can say, no, I'm not going anywhere, I'll run down my contract. So, it's always easy for us to say United just change the entire team, but that's not a practical solution if we're being honest.
Now, I want to say something. What you made a very valid point. And if you look at Manchester United's selling power, it's just recently that this current board that was set up a few months ago started to now do auction. Now, if you look at the players that are not wanted, they are all on low. They're not able to sell them outrightly. Aston Villa, they are covering 90% of Rashford's 300 and something thousand a week pounds. DJ Spino is at Real Betis on loan, right? Sancho is also on loan at Chelsea. These are three key players that came in hefty amount of money, and they're not able to offload them because of the high pay package. Casemiro cannot be sold to anybody. Bruno Fernandes cannot be sold to anybody. Eriksen cannot be sold to anybody, and that is what you go and do in the summer. It is possible to sell them, bend down, select, auction. You can even tell them, okay, just pay so amount of money. You can even put them out on loan for one full season. And people do loans twice, right? Until you get what you want. So you have to take the hard decision of cutting their losses, accepting your loss as a club. And who says you cannot wipe everybody up?
Tottenham were on a 7-match winless run. They ended it against Manchester United.
Okay.
Even a struggling
Tottenham, I like this excuse.
Now, since the 2012-13 season, this is the first time Tottenham is beating Man United 3 times in a season. They beat them in the EFL Cup. They beat them at Old Trafford 3-0. They beat them yesterday 1-0.
There's something that.
So what are we saying?
The same Tottenham have injury issues too.
We can go on and on and on.
I like this. I like this.
This manager is getting it wrong.
No way. Now, Tottenham Hotspur that you guys talked about. Remember, their 5 team first players came back yesterday. 4 of them started the game. Yes. So James Maddison just came back and he scored.
Yeah.
And Manchester United, unfortunately, were without Ugarte, without Kobe Mainu, Amad Diallo out injured, Lisandro Martinez out injured,
Lenny Yoro,
and then Lenny Yoro through illness, Eriksen through illness. These 2 people illness, and the rest of them out injured, and they are just happening recently. So if there was Ugarte in that midfield, maybe Casemiro wouldn't have been that vulnerably exposed. So let's fathom the Manchester United injury. Tottenham Hotspur have had their players return over the weekend. Manchester United have had their own out injured. So what are we saying?
All right,
it's massive injury that caused United that defeat yesterday.
Okay, well, this comment on WhatsApp is from I think Odogo, who says, I have been saying this since the days of Eric Ten Hag, that United's problem is beyond coaching. The recruitments that they have brought in, they haven't gotten it right with that. Bring in Pep and Ancelotti, it will still be the same story. Amorim should stick to his style and flush out all the players that don't suit the system, you say. Good evening, Femi and the gang. I want my United team to relegate because I want them to feel the same emotional trauma that they are costing us. The shame is getting worse. Maybe they should overhaul everyone and hand over the club to the fans to handle. Overhauling is the best solution. My name is Gozie Cyprian from Lekki. Thank you, Gozier, for that. But is it a practical solution, if we're being honest? Tyre from Aja says, I just like the way Brownish, they relate Manchester United with Barcelona. Nothing concerned with their problem. Manchester United should recall the quality of Antonio and Rashford first, and before they can trust the process, fire that stingy Radcliffe and greedy Glazers, he says. Hello?
Just summarize.
Journalistic humor.
Yes,
no, overdose, Brownish and Daisy. Peter Bond from Shangote.
Nice. I mean, if you don't have for 25 seconds, because we get commercial.
Yeah, quickly. Overdose. I completely agree with you. I said I agree for Amorim to go. You understand?
Okay.
Because the problem for Man U is beyond, is so much. You understand? I prepared my mind for relegation, comparing to what you saw in 1973, 74. We only won, we lost 13 games, and now here we've lost 12 games, you understand, out of 25. So I think we should go to relegation, come back. I don't know, just beyond, but what I'm saying, Amorim needs to go. Good evening.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for going straight to the point, so I appreciate that. Now we can go in for that commercial break. When we return from the commercial break, we'll look at the Nigeria Premier Football League and the title race in our league. Rangers beating Remo Stars. Are Rangers back in the title race? Can they defend their crown from last season? And of course, there's all the talk too around the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, Bundesliga, and the French Ligue 1. Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen share the spoils. There's a very competitive reality emerging from the Spanish La Liga, with Barca having a chance to go top of the table if they win their game tonight. And there's one play money to give to you. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash the code you can use on the website oneplay.ng. We'll be back after now.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio.
Enjoy the delicious creamy goodness of cowbell. Cowbell contains Vitarich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development. Use cowbell in your tea, cereal, pap, and other meals of choice. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube? Not my phone again. Every time YouTube. Mommy, you want to watch YouTube? You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV. But there's no YouTube on our TV. That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV. Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy. Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Bóyá ò ń sáré láti lọ wọ ọkọ̀ àbí ò ń jó ní ìgbéyàwó ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ, Nivea Dry ò ní dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ó ti wà báyìí nínú ike kékeré 25 ml fún àwọn ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó lajú.
Sister chasing all the bags. Come and secure another bag with the Jolly Just Come Welcome offer. Bet King is giving 100 naira instant sign-up bonus. That's not all. Within 14 days on the app, you stand a chance to get up to 1 million naira in rewards and enjoy 50 free casino bets on Aviator. Download Bet King app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy your 100 naira instant sign-up bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. Your game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's the game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Attention Attention, Airtel customers. If your line has been blocked, then this is for you. Head to the nearest Airtel shop with your NIN. Our friendly staff will help you get your line back up and running. Don't let a blocked line keep you out of touch.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hey there, I'm Nikki, and I've got a little secret. It's called Teasers. Every weekend when it's time to unwind and have fun, Teasers is my go-to drink. Hanging out with friends, hitting a party, or just chilling at home. It's vibes on vibes with Teasers. With flavors like apple, orange, and lemon lime, Teasers is all about being fun, fresh, and adventurous. It's just what you need to keep the good times rolling. So, why wait? Grab a Teasers, kick back, and enjoy the moment. Because with Teasers, every sip is an adventure. Remember, Teasers is for those 18 and older. Enjoy responsibly.
Teasers, available in apple, orange, and lemon lime at your local stores. Teasers, the fun never ends.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
Something extraordinary is about to happen. Get ready for the Light of Lagos Crusade 2025. Happening live on Saturday, 22nd February 2025. Venue, Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos. At 8 a.m., the program begins with the prayer conference, feast of worship, and atmosphere of pure praise at 2 p.m. Crusade at 4:30 p.m. Ministering, Pastor Paul Eneche, Pastor Isaac Oyedepo, Pastor Michael Oropo, Pastor Kalu Ndukwe, Pastor J.T. Kalejaye, Pastor J.F. Odeshola, Pastor Yemi Davids, Bishop STV Adenite, and of course our Father in the Lord, Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Music ministration by Chioma Jesus, Nathaniel Barsi, Messi Chimo, Dusi Oyekon, and Kunle Ajayi. Free buses at major bus stops across Lagos from 11 a.m. It is time to light up Lagos with the glory of God. See you there.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
Haruday, my young baby, Haruday.
Hey, whoa, Mama, it's not Haruday now. It's all day deodorant.
Abumo, give me my Haruday, I beg. Because is it because you dash me perfume?
Mama, no be perfume now. It's deodorant.
Now roll on they talk now. See, they make me sense well. Haruday.
All day, Mama, all day.
Whether na market or even church self, I go wear am. Haruday. I know they fear sweat again. No.
All day.
Oh my child. Now wait till you say the way go that your office now, eh? When you came,
Mama, no all day shoppers.
Whether na all day, Haruday, as long as you dey buy am, I go dey use am.
Mama, you never change.
All Day Antiperspirant and Deodorant has you covered all day, whether it's market runs or office calls. Smell sweet, feel fresh and confident. Do it for you. All Day Antiperspirant and Deodorant, now available in stores near you.
Whether you're reuniting with loved ones or starting a new adventure, fly Emirates from Lagos to the UK via Dubai and start your holiday on board. Enjoy complimentary food and drink. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi and keep boredom at bay with special meals and toys for kids. You get so much more in Emirates economy. Book now at emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Sorry, madam. There's an emergency at the shop. They need you now. It's a serious...
Nothing is more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand? All our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma'am. At once.
Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Morn. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Morn to help throw your family to win every day. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
There are so many distractions taking away the attention of my family, from phone screens to work screens and others. But when my family hears this, when I cook with Devon Kings, we all come together to bond, taking away all distractions. Hey, no phones at my table, please. Oh yeah, let's eat. Cook up unbreakable buns with Devon King's range of cooking oil, margarine, spread, and seasoning. Great for bonding moments. Devon King's, taste that binds. Available across stores nationwide.
Bóyá ò ń sáré láti lọ wọ ọkọ̀, àbí ò ń jó ní ìgbéyàwó ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ, Nivea Dry ò ní dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ó ti wà báyìí nínú ike kékeré 25 ml fún àwọn ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó lajú.
See how I'm using corner eye to look at you as you keep pressing *321# on your phone. Is it not credit that you want to borrow from Glow?
Yes, now. What happened? Has the code changed?
Where have you been, girl? *303# is the new code to borrow credit and data on Glow.
So the code is no longer *321#, but *303#?
Confirmento. Voila! It worked all before, Uncle. *303#, not before show. But, guy, I hope so the data when you borrow go reach me and you.
Dial *303# to borrow credit and data on Glow and pay later. *303#, new code, same great ease.
Glow Unlimited.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No. It's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
Life's full of crazy moments that whisper, do you have the guts? And when your body screams stop, but you need to go one more time, that's Dubai Confidence.
Pitching a bold, out-of-the-box idea in a boardroom full of suits? That's Dubai Confidence.
That's nervous hand shooting up to answer a question no one else dares to tackle? That's Dubai Confidence.
Reaching for that skyscraper high jump? You bet! That's Dubai Confidence.
That Dubai Confidence comes from wearing the Dubai antiperspirant and deodorant with 48 hours all-round protection. Dubai, own your grind. Available in stores near you.
Anything I want. Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira woof.
My pikin, who they dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira a woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download Smart Cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with Smart Cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own a woof.
Smart Cash, powered by Airtel.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to store. Dishes come alive with so much taste. Not a pouch. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much enough.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
We see you, Mr. As my guy don't win. Peace don't ginger. No dollar. With the Jolly Just Come Welcome offer, Bet King is giving you 100 naira instant sign-up bonus. That's not all. Within 14 days on the app, you stand the chance to get up to 1 million naira in rewards and enjoy 50 free casino bets on Aviator. Download Bet King app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy your 100 naira instant bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
For 3 wonderful decades, Chocolat Royale has been a part of your sweetest moments. From birthdays and anniversaries to simple joys shared over coffee or pastries, we've loved crafting treats that make memories unforgettable. Thank you for 30 amazing years of trust, love, and support. Here's to continuing the journey together, baking moments that bring smiles and joy for generations to come. With heartfelt gratitude, we say thank you to our loyal customers, to our dedicated team, and to our wonderful suppliers. Cheers to 30 years of sweetness.
Enjoy the delicious creamy goodness of Cowbell. Cowbell contains Vitarich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development. Use Cowbell in your tea, cereal, pap, and other meals of choice. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
And here we go again. This Monday, I Beg to Differ debate tournament returns. The show where opinions clash, perspectives collide, and the conversation never stays in one lane. At 4 p.m., Alexander Richie Chidima will face off with Akimbode Oluwadarasimi Mary as they debate the topic, religious studies in primary and secondary schools should be abolished. And at 5 p.m., Chibike Chinedu Gospel will test his word power against Anthony Ndukweanaga on the topic, single-sex schools are better than unisex schools. Join your host, Femi Daniels and Marianne Okode as they dive head first into the debate that matter. I Beg to Differ is supported by Obiwizi and Christian Schools. Prize money sponsor, Hollywood College, Lagos. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. 32 debaters. 1 winner. 1 million naira. I Beg to Differ. The Tournament of Champions.
Lagos, are you ready for another magical experience of Live Your Life? Please join us for another Lagos edition, tagged Different Shades of Love, with our founder and life coach, Pastor Loveth Iyanawa, featuring impartations, talk shows, question and answers, monitoring, games, prizes, and lots more. Date, Saturday, 22nd of February, 2025. Time, 12 p.m. Venue, City Height Hotel 6, Sheraton Link Road, off Opebi, Ikeja, Lagos. There's raffle tickets for cash prizes for the first 100 attendees. This event is absolutely free. To attend, please register at https://lovethiyanawa.org. Live your life too. For inquiries and sponsorships, +234 706 280 3452. Repeating this once again. To register, please go to https://lovethiyanawa.org/live your life too. For inquiries or sponsorships, call +234 706 280 3452. Kindly follow our social media handles at Loveth Iyanawa for more info.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
Welcome back. It is Game On with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's almost 9 o'clock. I mentioned to you that we'll give out 40,000 to our first one play winner just before 9 o'clock. So hey, it's the best time to remind you to go and play right now if you haven't played yet. If you can afford to play, then you should give it a try. 40,000 each for several winners on the show tonight. You simply can play by dialing star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. That's star 347 star 880 star 3 hash, or by using the website www.oneplay.ng. That is oneplay.ng. It'll cost you just 500. Go in there, click, and then follow the prompt. It's a very easy experience. And please, when you play, be close to your phone until at least 10 p.m. because we could call you as a winner at any time between now and 10 p.m. Good luck to you in advance, okay? My name is Chuma Havadaise. I have Overdose and Brownish in the studio with me too. We'll touch on the Nigeria Premier Football League shortly because we've taken our time to speak about what we saw over the weekend in the Premier League and the fallout, which is a consistent struggle of Manchester United, and what exactly they can do as to practical solutions to making themselves a better bunch. I'll do 3 comments on WhatsApp and then we move to more things on the show. Chuma, Manchester United don't need any overhauling. United need a good manager that will manage the players. Amorim is the problem of United at the moment. Amorim's tactics and formation is bad for United. Remember when Ruud van Nistelrooy took over United? In his 3 games, he was on fire from start. But when Amorim came, everything just died down because of his formation. United team are not that bad. Amorim's tactics just made them worse. Peter from Ijesha has that. Good evening, everyone. Kumshak Nanvin is my name from Plateau State. As for, I think they should allow prisoners to be watching Manchester United, every weekend as part of their punishment. Amorim is at fault for taking the job at the wrong time. Bolaji from Ikorodu also has that message. Thank you so much, guys, for all your comments, okay? I'll respond to this one that has to do with one play, so I'll give you an answer. Says, good evening, guys. I played one play game yesterday immediately after Manchester United's match, but I'm here to receive my acknowledgement to this very moment. Okay, so I'm going to respond to you, Gabriel. Thank you for your message. This has to do with, I'm sure you would have seen complaints aplenty from Nigerians as to issues with some of the telecommunication companies in the country. So it's a network challenge that's even away from one play, but has issues with telecommunication networks. So it's like you transferring money to somebody or having money paid to you and you don't receive the alert, but the money has gone into your account. So I know your concern is, since you haven't gotten an acknowledgement, does it mean your money was wasted? The answer to that is no. 2 weekends back, I had one of the winners on Football Frenzy. When we called him, he said, Chuma, I played though, but I didn't get any acknowledgement. I thought that I had lost the money, but he emerged as a winner. So I'm sorry about that. It's network challenges, and even at times when you don't get that acknowledging message, which you should get normally, it doesn't mean that your entry is not in the draw. Your entry is still in the draw. Like I said, there's a perfect example. I was hosting Football Frenzy 2 weekends back where one of our winners was somebody who did not get a message to confirm he had played, but he played and he won. He got a call from us. The computer threw his phone number to me and I called him as a winner. So don't be scared. Your entry is still in the draw, okay? Sorry about your challenge, and we hope that the telecommunication issues and the problem in the country, can be sorted so we don't have this kind of challenges anymore. Thank you for your thoughts, okay? All right, so now to the Nigeria Premier Football League. It is our league. After I remind you about the excitement around Fan Battle Season 4, it is Femi and the Gang, it's Nigeria Info, it's Sports Salon working together for this one. It's a 3-way experience, so isn't it? So bigger and better than ever before. Just log on to the Nigeria Info website, nigeriainfo.fm, to signify your interest and register. I'll advise you that before you go to the website or just after you go to the website, just plan yourself in advance. Just think of a football topic you can speak about for less than a minute. Very short something. Don't stress yourself that much. Share your thoughts as well as you can share your thoughts, and then go to the nigeriainfo.fm website. You will see Fan Battle there on the home page. Just click on Fan Battle. It's going to take you to a mini form. That form wouldn't ask you too many questions. Just your social media account, your name, like 4 questions. Then you attach that video of yours that's less than 60 seconds where you were talking about any football issue, and please click on submit. That's all. Now stick around and wait. You could be picked as one of the lucky 32 persons or 32 lucky persons who will come through to contest for Fan Battle Season 4. The experience itself comes alive in the month of June at the end of the season. But again, to show you how big it is, everything is starting very early this year to show you how massive Fan Battle Season 4 will be, the one for 2025. NPFL action, the Nigeria Premier Football League. 2 big games we saw over the weekend. Enyimba against Rivers United. The excitement around that one was ex. They say avoid your ex. That's what they say. Avoid the excesses of your ex, But Stanley Guma, who's won a league title with Rivers United, now he's coach of Eyimba, and he led Eyimba to play Rivers United. Against Finidi George, who's won a league title with Eyimba, now he's coach of Rivers United, and he led his side to take on Eyimba. So those just give me that sign, Chuma swap. They had to swap places. Someone will say swap. Eventually, though, Eyimba got victory in that, and Eguma Stanley Azunda said it was like a Valentine's gift to his fans and fans of the People's Elephants. The standout game, though, the biggest of them all, was Remo Stars against Enugu Rangers. Rangers champions from last season. In the eyes of many people, Remo Stars champions elect for this term. Rangers had lost 3 games at home this season. Remo Stars had won 4 fixtures away from home this season. So it was going to be a dicey game after all said and done. But there was just one winner at the end of proceedings. It was the team tutored by Fidelis Ilechukwu.
We know ourselves already. I told him how important the game is. Remo Stars are 48 points. We are 35 before this game. I told them that winning this game will give us a chance to prove something to ourselves, not to anybody. I think it's just a psychological talk, and the boys came to the party.
Fantastic. So his boys came to the party. The boys, Enugu Rangers, having a bit of cause to rejoice at the end of that fixture where they got the better of the team that have really given them some trouble this season. Remo Stars, tutored by Daniel Ogumodede. I'll share with you in a bit what that means for the table itself. But here are all the results. I want to say classified results from the NPFL for match day 24. Enugu Rangers 2, Remo Stars 1. Bendel Insurance 3, Niger Tornadoes 0. Heartland 2, Shooting Stars 1. Sunshine Stars 1, Aqua United 0. Kano Pillars 1, Abia Warriors 0. Kwara United 1, Bayelsa United 0. Lobi Stars 1, Katsina United 1. Nasra United and Ikorodu City of Lagos played out a 0-0 draw. Good away points for Ikorodu City from that. And Plateau United had the 2-0 success over El Kanemi Warriors, while Eyimba beat Rivers United by 1-0. Ironically, despite the defeat for Remo Stars, they are still 8 points clear on top of the table, 48 points from 24 games. And that's because the second placed team, Shooting Stars, lost as well. 40 points for Shooting Stars. Enugu Rangers are now third on the log, 38 points like Rivers United, but they have a superior goal difference to Finidi George's side. And my question now is, 10 points behind Remo Stars for Rangers with 14 more games to the end of the season. Can we say Rangers are back in the title race, Adeze?
No. They're not back in it. It's going to be difficult. Like, our league is very peculiar. When a team wins the title, it's so difficult to defend back-to-back. The team that did that was Kano Pillars in 2013-14 season when they were winning back-to-back, but now, since that, all of that, Aqua United won, Rivers United won, Rangers won. Now we could just have another champion. It's really like that trophy is going to Ikene. But it was a game that Fidelis Ilechukwu needed to make a statement. They saw it as this fixture, whether we are dovetailing, whether we are staggering, whether we are tiptoeing, we need to make a mark as defending champions. Even if they're going to win the title, we will not give them another advantage at the Cathedral. And the Cathedral has always been a difficult ground for Remo Stars. I remember some 4 seasons ago, they were walloped there 5-2. But last season, they were beaten. But this time, it was 2-0, heads up. But there's something about, the Remo Stars project and the Rangers project. Both coaches believe in their front foot football. It doesn't matter what's happening. As soon as they considered the second goal through Kingsley Maduforo, Remo Stars kept on pushing. They knew that they didn't want to throw their identity. That's one of the teams that, even away from home, they play their football. They don't care who you are. And the Cathedral pitch is actually one of the fairer pitches in the NPFL where away teams can, enjoy the free flowing of football, the passing ability. But Isaac Xavier, I don't think the young man is getting the credits that he deserves in the top flight. Scoring his 5th goal of the season and 2 assists now in 19 appearances. I think that one of the midfielders that you can call to. No wonder he's drafted into that Chan B Eagles. They should have been somewhere in Kenya and Uganda for whatever reason, the postponement, and our players are currently on form. So Isaac is that man they can rely on. Chinemere Mugweze was also there. There were a couple of key players were missing. They didn't have Ogunleye, Kazim, to mention Bodefi, but they still had to do the job. It was an opportunity for Fidelity Electric to say, yeah, we could be sleeping at Saito defense can be sketchy, but we will not just let you come here to pick up the 3 points. So I have to give credit to Rangers International for popping up, and they were like, they could be in their mind, they'd be like, you guys have already opened up a 8-point gap. I better come back here. Where did they go? Let's take off some. But that unbeaten run for Remo Stars had to eventually come to an end, and it was at the Cathedral. But they gave a very good fight, to ensure that it wasn't going to be so. It was a tight, it was a narrow loss, I should say, for Remo Stars. But however, Rangers are not even in that mix. The top 3 of the NPFL this season is going to be the season where we're not even looking at the top team. Is the second and the third team, or probably the one that will finish fourth, that will where the headache will be, because a lot of teams are actually jostling for that position, that continental slot. Remember, there's Rivers United, you cannot ride them away. Shooting Stars is still very much in the mix. Abia Warriors are cooking something. Coach Mama, that food that is cooking, it goes soon done. Believe you me, there's this aura of belief around Abia Warriors. No longer the Abia Warriors of playing second fiddle to Enyimba. There's a new sheriff in town. They've been told that whatever we give to Enyimba, we're also going to give you. We're not going to shortchange you. So the boys are pumped up. The team is young, sprinkled with experience. So it's really a very interesting NPFL this second part of the season.
It is truly. And Joy Forever 74 says on X at Nigeria Info FM, says, crew, well done. It should be Remo Stars year. If they keep on pushing, they reminded me of Leventis of old. This is a it is good away teams that can win too. Okay, Manchester United team should be sold and renamed the White Angels and play at New Trafford. So Joy Forever believes that that's what could be the practical change to change the 14s of United. Indeed, I understand. How can you be Red Devils and be praying for a miracle? How does that work?
Well, it has been the name that won them 13 Premier League titles under Sir Alex Ferguson.
You want to build?
So the same devil.
You want to build?
The same devil won them laurels. So why would they change the name?
You want to build a new team in an old Trafford.
I feel like, they should probably sacrifice a chicken or something. Because like if it's Red Devils, those guys are praying to they are praying to the wrong deity. To be honest,
I hope if I go for this commercial break, it doesn't mean I'm having to chicken out. Though. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's go in for this commercial break. When we return, we'll speak about the Spanish La Liga and the other top leagues in Europe. Victor Osimhen is still shining in Turkey. Stay with us.
Enter bus or you dey dance for your party wedding. Nivea dry deodorant roll-on day for you. It go help you maintain your steez. Nivea dry roll-on don't day for affordable small 25 ml pack for boys and girls with sabi.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir. Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much in love.
We see you, Mr. As my guy don't win. Please say don't ginger. No dollar. With the Jolly Just Come Welcome offer, Bet King is giving you 100 naira instant sign-up bonus. That's not all. Within 14 days on the app, you stand a chance to get up to 1 million naira in rewards and enjoy 50 free casino bets on Aviator. Download Bet King app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy your 100 naira instant bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Subscribe 99.3. Say hello to smooth, moisturized skin with E45 lotion. Now in a new and improved bottle. E45 brings you the same great formula for your face and body, whether it's dry or the rainy season. E45 moisturizing lotion locks in moisture to keep your skin soft, hydrated, and glowy. E45 is dermatologically recommended and can be found in a supermarket near you. E45, straightforward skincare.
My children are athletes. From the moment they wake up, they keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, I'm giving them a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo NS Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
With Money Master, Nigerians everywhere can now open accounts, send, collect, save, and deposit money from anywhere and to any bank with any kind of phone. We can also pay bills, buy airtime and data for ourselves and our loved ones, and so much more. Just dial *995# or download the Money Master PSP app today.
Money Master, the easy way to master your money.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. Your game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's the game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious, rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Whether you dey rush go enter bus or you dey dance for your party wedding, Nivea Dry Deodorant Roll-On dey for you. E go help you maintain your steez. Nivea Dry Roll-On don dey for affordable small 25 ml pack for boys and girls wey sabi.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that Goodfather's Whiskey is here again, and this time they're raising a glass in celebration of all true lovers out there talking about love. It is a beautiful thing, and if it comes your way, you're lucky. Don't lose it. Cherish it and make every moment count, especially with Goodfather's Whiskey. Yes, dear single Pringles, we know it gets a lot more lonely this season, especially with all the lovey-dovey moments on social media, especially on your timeline. 1 minute you're seeing a man and a woman all wrapped up, the next minute you're seeing gifts flowing, oh, for my man, for my lady. But don't worry, Goodfather's Whiskey is your sure companion. Just relax, grab a glass of Goodfather's Whiskey and enjoy the moment. Be happy for those who are happy. Your own time will come. We are rooting for you. Don't say, I beg you guys should get away from this timeline. Allow us breathe. No, don't do that. Be happy for them. And of course, don't forget, Goodfather's Whiskey is made with the finest ingredients, carefully selected to give your taste bud an adventure like no other. Now, with a classy packaging that complements the name Goodfather's Whiskey, it's not just a drink, it is an experience. Yes, one that will leave you feeling like a boss. Goodfather's Whiskey is absolutely compatible with your favorite mixers, so you can enjoy it whether it's straight or it's mixed. It's all about your choice and your taste. Goodfather's Whiskey is available in different markets and stores, including Niger 1, Niger 3, Trade Fair Complex, Lagos, Ujoye Market, Mushi, or Fileni, Dumata, as well as other places where you can get wonderful good drinks where they're sold. Yes, follow Goodfather's Whiskey on social media at Goodfathers_Whiskey. That's at GOODFATHERS_WHISKY at Goodfathers_Whiskey. If you are 18 and above, for exclusive updates and a chance to be part of their activities as well. They are also saying that it is not good for pregnant women or persons under the age of 18. So drink responsibly and raise a glass to your accomplishments, to love, and to Goodfather's Whiskey.
Thank you you very much for that information, bro. Yeah, still game on with Femi and the gang on Nigeria Info. We keep our promises here when we make them. So I'm going to the One Play portal to give out 40,000 to our first winner on the show for tonight. Yeah, I was saying it. If you thought I was joking, well, this is where Falzo says not something like a joking stuffs, man. This is serious business for you right here. Chuma Vados, Brownish, and Adeze in the studio, and also you out there too, Hill and Hearty, enjoying this party. Number one, like the former tennis star, the party. 0201-465-7190. That's still our number. You can always call that on. We'll get back to the phone lines in a bit. We'll also read out more of your comments via the WhatsApp portal, and then we'll speak about the Spanish La Liga, where Barcelona are now in action. Knowing a victory will take them top of the table. Brownish has the starting XI for you. He'll be sharing that shortly. As the goals are scored in the first half, we'll be updating you too on the show as we look at what happened in Turkey, in Germany, in France, and all of those territories. For now, though, some quick stuff before you have the starting XI. There is some quick stuff around One Play. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. The code you can use to play. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. Or the website www.oneplay.ng. That's oneplay.ng. Only 500 naira for each entry. You can play as many times as you can afford to play. There were some amazingly lucky people last Friday. 3 persons won 100,000 naira each, and 1 person won 200,000. So there were 4 winners last Friday. I put the calls across to those winners on Saturday, and they were all excited when we spoke to them live on the Football Frenzy show. That was a special Valentine's package for you, courtesy of One Play. Now we're back to the regular 40k, but who knows, there will be another bumper Friday again this Friday where 1 person will win 150,000 naira. So play, even if you don't win tonight, your entry is still in the draw for the 150,000 naira grand experience on Friday. That's the best part. The options are plenty, man. It's lovely. I wish I could play, but it's just that we cannot play because we are OAPs on this station. Before you now say that it did Ojoro for us, so we cannot play. The good news is only for you. All right. Over now to that portal, draw winner. 40k first draw. I'm clicking on that. Are you sure you want to draw? Of course, I'm sure. So I'll click on confirm. Then wait for that phone number to appear on my screen. That phone number has just appeared. Yeah, time to call the number and find out who this person is getting 40k as our first winner for tonight. Yep, this is it. I am here with you on this. Alright, just verifying the number before I dial. It is correct. Who gets the 40k prize? There's another person who will emerge as a winner again before the show ends by 10 p.m. So if this is not you I'm calling now, you should still play. It may be you next. Hi, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
My name is Chuma, calling you from Nigeria Info.
Chuma Knowledge Master.
I greet you specially. What's your name, please?
Oh, my name is Shagun.
Shagun. Do you have any idea why I may be calling you?
I have a 100% idea, sir.
What is the idea, sir?
It's all about One Play.
Okay, what happened to One Play?
One Play was played by Shagun around 5 minutes to 9 tonight.
Oh, wow.
So I am a winner.
Shagun played One Play like 10 minutes ago. That's what it means, right?
Yes, and I'm a winner. That's why you're calling me.
So I want to say amazing. I'm amazing.
I'm amazing, Chuma. I'm amazing.
Shagun, you have 40,000 naira tonight!
God bless you. Chuma.
Yeah.
I was in my mind. I was how do I pay this my 30k bill? How do I do it? I said, let me just try this One Play. Maybe I could be a winner. And I tried it and it came through.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm amazing.
I'm so happy for you, Shagun.
Thank God for One Play. God bless you.
God bless you too.
God bless you. I'm so happy.
God bless you too, Shagun. So One Play will reach out to you, and within the next 48 hours, you get your 40k.
No wahala. My regards to everyone. Everybody out there is over
there. They're all saying hi. I can feel the excitement from your voice. Congrats, man. Congrats, yeah.
Honestly.
All right, Shagun. So that's our first winner for tonight. You can see that this is not something like a joking stuff. He said he played around 5 minutes to 9 p.m. and here he is now as our first winner for tonight. We'll have another winner before 10 p.m. Just like Shagun, you can play by using the website www.oneplay.ng. Yeah, you can use that, or you can actually use the USSD code *347 *880 *3#. It's going to cost you only 500 naira for each entry of yours. Over now to the Spanish La Liga, where Barcelona are in action as we speak. Brownito, what's popping, man? What's the starting XI like for that game, please?
All right, for that game out there in Barcelona, Hansi Flick has his boys set up in a 4-2-3-1 formation, very akin to what we've seen for most of the season. Wojciech Szczesny is between the sticks for Football Club Barcelona. They've got a back four of Alejandro Balde, Inigo Martinez, and Pau Cubarsí. Interestingly enough, Hector Fort is the right back for Barcelona today after reports come out from the Barcelona dressing room that Jules Koundé missed Hansi Flick's pre-game talk yet again, and as a result of that, he was taken out of the starting 11. They've got two in defensive midfield positions of Pedri and Frenkie de Jong. Gavi starts out in the attacking midfield role alongside Lamine Yamal on the right hand side and Rafinha on the left hand side, and Robert Lewandowski, the number 9, wearing number 9 for Football Club Barcelona, starts as the centre forward for them today.
Thank you so much, Brian. How about the opposing side?
Yeah, well, for Rayo Vallecano, they've got Augusto Batalla in between the sticks for them. They're also playing a 4-2-3-1 formation that could transition into a 4-4-2. They've got Pep Chavaria, Abdul Mumin, Florian Lejuene, and of course Andre Ratui in their, of course, defense for them. They've got Pedro Diaz and Pate Cias as the defensive midfielders for them, wearing number 4 and number 6. Alvaro Garcia, Isi Palathon, and Jorge de Frutos are the players playing just behind Randy Inteca, who is the number 9 for, of course, the side from Madrid, Rayo Vallecano.
Those are some tongue-biting and tongue-twisting names, really.
Tell me something.
Kudos to you, man. Thank you for playing around with them as easily as you did, because I'm sure that that would have given me a few stuttering moves if I were on that side of the divide, really. A bit more of quick information for you, just very quickly, and then we can now focus full time on the La Liga. Have any goals been scored yet, Brian?
Not yet, but hopefully soon on the Barcelona side.
Okay, apart from your hopes, which of the two sides, based on the first 10 minutes, looks? Have there been any gilt edge chances based on what you're saying?
Gilt edge, not necessarily, but Lewandowski already has a shot off target, and Barcelona are coming really close.
Amazing. Overdose. Is it going to be an easy win for them from your POV?
Well, they know
from your puff.
Well, they know that they have to actually get a win because Atletico Madrid dropped points 1-1. Real Madrid as well also drop points, so it will be a good time for them to actually make do of that. But Rayo Vallecano, sometimes they could be weird, but I think
sometimes
I think that Barcelona can still get something. They have Lamine Yamal, they have Lewandowski. It's just a matter of time before the goals start coming. So yeah, except maybe something else happens. I see Barcelona winning this one, although it's not going to be easy. But sometimes I feel Barcelona are a club where you expect the game to be hard for them and they score many goals, but the one that you say, it's going to be easy, you'll be surprised they even draw or lose it. So these days, I don't know, Barcelona are just unpredictable, but I see them winning this one.
We'll say something about the Spanish La Liga and how competitive it has been this season, and if we're going to rate it at the end of the campaign as the most competitive league in Europe for this campaign. So stay with me, guys. We'll talk about that shortly. Some quick information for you, though. It is the dawn of a new era as Lagos State welcomes a new federal mines officer, Engineer Silas SG, a man with zero tolerance for illegal dredging activities, illegal surface sand mining, and evasion of royalty payments due to the federal government. Therefore, the general public, particularly the mining communities and operators in Lagos State, are by this notice informed that mining activities authorized only for licensed/approved mineral title holders. Anything short of this is illegal mining, and the Ministry of Mines, in collaboration with security operatives, will go after those who indulge in illegal mining activities, as it is no longer business as usual. This development is calling on all dredging operators, laterites, and sand quarry operators to report to the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development, Glass House, Federal Ministry of Works Complex, Tafewa Balewa Square, Lagos Island for proper documentation and regularize their operations before February 28th, 2025 to avoid sanctions. That's before the 28th of February 2025 to avoid sanctions. For inquiries, you can call 080-373-36661. I'll take that one more time. 0803-733-6661. I'll take it again. 0803-733-6661. This directive is from Engineer Savio Silas, the Federal Mines Officer, Lagos State, and the Chairman Task Force on Illegal Mining. These guys are trying to mine for gold in the Spanish La Liga, and that gold is the ultimate prize at the end of the season, a title that Real Madrid got last term. This season has been crazy. All of them have had their time under the sun. Barca started like a house on fire, top of the table, and then slumped. Atletico Madrid went on this 15-game run where they did not lose a single game in all competitions, and then they started stuttering. Real Madrid went comfortably on top of the table, and now they are stuttering as well too. Barca having a chance to go back on top. This is what the results, or these are what the results look like for the high-profile teams, at least on Saturday and Sunday in the top flight in Spain. Atletico Madrid won, Celta Vigo won. Atletico had a player sent off in that game. Their man Pablo Banas in the seventh. Oh, okay. I need glasses for these glasses. Pardon me, actually. Barros, yeah. In the 7th minute, he got a red card until they had to play with 10 men for most of that game. Seloff had scored the leveler for them after Iago Aspas opened scoring for Celta Vigo. So 1-1 is how that ended. Atletico, by the way, knew coming into their game that Real had dropped points, meaning that if they had won, Simeone's team, that is, they would have gone top of the table, but they dropped points. Real Madrid themselves had a chance to go farther, even further away from the likes of Atletico and Barca if they had won against Osasuna. There was also a red card in that game to another Madrid player, this one for Real, Jude Bellingham, for using the F word, which caused so much of conversations on social media, those for and those against. Mbappe had opened scoring for Real Madrid, but then there was, of course, the brilliance of Ante Budimir scoring the leveler for his team, who were playing at home in Osasuna, and the game ended even Stevens 1-1. That is what has now laid the foundation for Barca to be where they are, which is they can go top of the table if they win the game tonight. Real have 51 points. Atletico 50 points. Coming into tonight's game, Barca were on 48, but because the game is on now and it's 0-0, they're as good as being on 49 points. A win will take them on 51 like Real Madrid. They have a better head-to-head record than Real, which is the number one yardstick in the La Liga, and they even have a better goal difference as well. So whatever you want to use, Barca will be ahead of Real Madrid if they win tonight. A question to all of you in the studio is, there's always the bragging right around the Premier League for years now. Most competitive league in the world. Most competitive. The beauty of the Premier League is any team can beat any team. The drama goes to the final day, as it happened with Man City and Arsenal last season, as we saw with the Aguero moment in 2012, as we saw with Liverpool and Man City a couple of times. Then we now say the Italian Serie A is that league. Now you know they see them, Inter, Napoli, Juventus, AC Milan, these guys, the disparity is not much between the team that wins and the chasing pack. Right now, though, it's the Spanish La Liga. Do you guys think the La Liga will be seen at the end of this campaign as the most competitive league in Europe for this season? The floor is open.
If it will be seen as the most
competitive league in Europe this season.
I don't think so. I don't think any league can take the place of the Premier League. I don't think so. I think the Spanish La Liga, yes, but again, I mean, you look at the fact that it will always be dominated by Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Atletico Madrid. You know, Real Barca most times. But then in the Premier League, I mean, if you're even to say, oh, okay, which are the teams that will make up the top four? You talk about Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Real, and maybe, you know, Villarreal sometimes, or
Betis or Sociedad.
Yeah. But on the Premier
League, last season it was Girona.
The Premier League is so unpredictable.
Is it? In the last 5 seasons, how many teams have won it?
Man City
and
Liverpool.
Okay. So in the last 5 seasons, how many has City won?
They've won like 4.
Okay. So I really don't think that's something that you can still say about the Premier League.
Well, in the last 5 seasons, how many times has Barcelona won the league?
Once.
How many times has Real Madrid won it?
Twice.
In the last 5 seasons.
Yes. Okay, no, Barcelona has won it Real Madrid have won it 3 times. Atletico have won it once. Barcelona have won it once.
So it's virtually almost the same thing.
No. But 3 teams won the season. No. When you look at it, every other Arsenal came 248 days on top of the league, and they didn't win it twice.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why the Premier League is all about the action.
No, that's why the Premier League is about butlers.
No. Man City came from behind and won it twice.
Yeah, but you can't say that that's unpredictable.
No, you still argue
because if City won it the season before that.
Argue with the quality of the Premier League.
How many times have Premier League teams within the last decade? How many times have Premier League teams won the Champions League? If we're talking about quality, how many times have
last 2 seasons?
Okay, how many times within the last decade have Premier League teams won it?
What are you saying?
In comparison with other leagues,
Man City have won it. Chelsea have won it.
Within the last
Madrid, I know that
within the last decade,
winning it from Spain.
Okay,
so what are we saying?
But with Barcelona have also won it within a 10 decade period, 10-year period.
Yes,
because in 2015 Barcelona won it. Okay, so now when you look at
English teams have won it more.
They've won it 3 times.
Who told
and
that?
2 of those times were against English opposition.
No.
Yes. Liverpool won it against English opposition.
Tottenham.
Okay.
Then of course
Chelsea won it against City.
Milan.
Chelsea won it against City, and
to prove
that's what I'm saying. Twice. No, the only time people win, the only Premier League. The only time a Premier League team has won the Champions League that it wasn't against another Premier League team was when Man City won it against Inter Milan. And Premier League teams have been in the final multiple times. How many times have Liverpool made it into the final? How many times did Chelsea make it into the final? How many times did Arsenal make it into the final?
But 2 English teams making it to the final.
I'm just saying that there was a time when the Premier League was you could say that is the most competitive league. Now it's not the most competitive league. If you even look at it,
did you for once think that Nottingham Forest will be the top for this season?
No, but there's no guarantee that they're going to be there till the end of the season.
Forget guarantee. We're talking about the now.
If you're doing it like that means Girona being in the top 4 last season was a big deal. Now you keep discounting the 4th place. So
it was a big deal. But then again, how many times have we seen teams alter in terms of top 4 positions? Newcastle were there last season. Where are they now? So you see, the Premier League is always evolving. You never know what's coming next. That's why they say it's a soap opera. For the
Who says that? Who says the Premier League is a soap opera?
Soap opera.
Nobody say that.
High class soap opera where you are glued to your seat because you don't know what will happen next minute. Whoever told you that Bournemouth will beat Newcastle 4-0? So that's the thing. What do you call
that? Happens all the time. That happens all the time in Premier League.
Hello, calm down.
Who knew that Borussia Mönchengladbach was going to beat Bayern 5-0 like 2 seasons ago? Nobody knows. So you can't. Those are not metrics.
Right in hits which club 5-0. So the next season, Tottenham, the next weekend, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest gave them.
So basically, what you're saying.
So what are you saying?
So basically, what you're saying is that
the cookie will crumble.
What you're saying is that
Premier League #1.
No, basically, what you're saying is that the Premier League teams are so close in quality that none of them really stands out.
It's not a matter of standouts.
No, but think about it. Bayer Leverkusen broke.
They are good. They are good enough to actually take on any opposition.
See what the table. But every time that they go into how many times have Premier League teams won other competitions?
See what the table looks like
in Europe.
See what the table looks like across board from the NPFL and the top leagues in Europe. NPFL team on top, 8 points clear over the team second, 10 points over the team third. Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, 55 points from 22 games. Bayer Leverkusen, who are second, 47 points. So Bayern Munich are
8 points
ahead of Leverkusen, who are second. Eintracht Frankfurt, who are third, have 42 points. Bayern Munich are 13 points ahead of Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah.
That's Germany. Italian Serie A, Napoli top, 56 points from 25 games.
All right.
Inter second, 52 points, 2 points disparity. 54 points, sorry, 2 points disparity. No, 54. Inter second, 54 points. Napoli 56. On top, 56.
Okay.
Third place, Atalanta, 51 points. So basically from first to third,
5 points gap.
5 point gap. Yeah. Spanish La Liga, as we speak with Barca playing now. Real Madrid, 24 games, 51 points. Atletico Madrid second, 50 points. Barca, as things stand, third, 49 points.
2 point gap.
Athletic Club, who are fourth, 45 points. So from first to fourth, it's just a 6 point disparity. Does that make, which is why my question popped up?
Because look at how competitive it is.
Spanish La Liga is the most competitive league in Europe this season.
And the reason is,
I would even go for the Serie A before Spanish La Liga.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Yes, now, because you look
That's
at the
hilarious.
fact, 4 points, like you said, between the top three. Atalanta are there, they are pushing. Retegi, even in the absence of...
No, but in comparison, Spanish La Liga has 3 points between the top 4.
They're whooping 9 points behind the 4th place team in the Serie A.
Imagine.
But
Why don't you allow me to talk now?
Because you're saying things that are untrue categorically.
You need to go and plait your hair brownish.
Remember, my hair doesn't need plating right now. I need more breeze to enter my head.
Whether you like it or
There's
not,
so much on his plate.
we'll come here. Yeah, see, there are people who are fans of these leagues. There are people who will tell you Bundesliga is the best. There are others who will tell you the La Liga is the best.
That's
There are
hilarious.
others who will tell you that the French league is the best. But the majority will go with the English league because of the drama.
Because you guys have more fans in Nigeria. You have more fans in Nigeria.
League games is sweet. If there is a Premier League game now and there is a La Liga game, most people go for the Premier League game.
Because when I know they really watch La Liga like that. Because people are not. You guys are not invested in La Liga.
Because the La Liga is separate.
Okay, so you have just basically not said. You have just said that it's not because of the lack of quality. It's just because of language barrier. You people don't really understand how.
Give me the top 5 goal scorers in the Spanish league. Yeah.
Robert Lewandowski.
1.
Kylian Mbappe.
2.
Rafinha.
Please rearrange it. Mbappe first before Lewandowski.
3.
Because Mbappe scored yesterday.
Rearrange it.
3.
No, Lewandowski is still on top. What are you talking about?
How is this?
He's still on top now. He was leading Mbappe. Mbappe scored 1 yesterday now.
I have to confirm that.
On the WhatsApp portal, guys, I'm Michael.
You can't give me. He didn't give me 5.
Because
I'll give you 5 in the Premier League.
WhatsApp, stay
because that's the one that you watch now.
Stay with me. Okay. I'm Michael. I won 1 play yesterday, and I got my money this evening.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to Nigeria Info and 1 play. God bless you all, Michael. Thank you. You know, appreciation comes with extra blessings. So may that come your way. Okay. Thank you so much. More of your thoughts on social media because we get commercial break in like 30 minutes. From Bada. I just want to tell everyone that
that's not all. We did play of the year.